Go on, liquor boy. Rasta, who thief my lighter? I was looking for a song today and I can't remember it. It goes something like, I think it's a female voice. And I think it goes like, dance all I bring it up, Rasta man I fling it up. Or maybe dance all I sing it up, Rasta man I fling it up. Something like that. If you know the song, please let me know in the comments. You know, I don't have Shazam, so I'm trying to get a song anyway. It's a nice roots reggae song. But today's topic was hygiene. I admittedly posted on my community section a grandiose teaser for this video. Hygiene. What is hygiene? It does not mean just to be clean. You know what I'm saying? It means to understand something. Hygiene is the superiority of complex, intelligent life forms over simple but very well adapted life forms via knowledge and behavior and understanding. So intelligence was propelled by hunting, by competition. So if you want to get your prey, you need to, and this is also a way of, one way empathy could have evolved, not only in social contact in your group, but also in hunting, because you are trying to predate your prey, and you are actually going in the position. You leave your body, like when you do introspection and you look at yourself from another position, but you leave your body and you imagine to be the prey. Where would I go if I was the prey? Anyway, so if you understand the parasite, if you understand bacteria, if you understand poison, you know how to protect from it, and you adapt your behavior in a hygienic way. It means when you touch something with that hand, you remember it, and you don't touch another thing with that hand. You just wash your hand. You store it up in your memory. It can also be when you're cooking and you have a knife and you are cutting raw meat. Then you know that on this plate and with this knife you are not cutting some salad that you then will eat raw, because then it will all look very clean, you know, everything is clean, everything is nice, but you're spreading poison in your food. Or you're just licking your hands all the time and you touch everything and everybody will eat it. No, hygienic people don't do that. They have a feeling for that. Yes, man, Rasta don't mix up, you know what I'm saying, man? But the dirty mind, them dirty brain, them dirty mind, you know, dirty food, dirty behavior, even though it looks all clean and nice, it's just superficial. You know, you have to have the feeling. What does it mean to be hygienic? And there is many parasitic life forms on Earth. The narcissist, the covert narcissist is the main parasite, but also psychopath that use the covert narcissists because they understand their behavior and can use them for themselves, for their own parasitic needs. Because, you know, I think another definition for the cluster B personality, you know, one definition is the dramatic ones, because they create that drama linked back to their childhood, and they have this repetition compulsion to repeat their own topics and problems over and over and over and over again, you know what I'm saying? So they can finally grow up. They go through the same processes again so they can finally grow up. But may I tell you something real quick? They might lie. No. Another definition for this could be they are also, the cluster B are also parasitic because they are not really invested in anything. They just pretend to be social, they pretend to be sharing, they use everything as a bait, and they weaponize everything. Everyone in their own way. It's the scavenger. You can also call them the scavengers because they can't create and generate authentic energy, lifestyle, and goods and anything. They just consume and digest and devour things that have already been grown via patience and compassion, which is the ingredients for the photosynthesis of life. But they don't have access to that, therefore they have to live scavenging. And the apex predator of the scavengers is the hyena, the psychopath. But there's also vultures and other parasitic life forms. Anyway, when you understand them, you can protect yourself appropriately, and it also applies to any other parasitic life form like worms or insects that suck your blood. They're all the same. You have to understand their cycles. So the narcissist has his own cycle of love bombing, co-idealization, and when they realize that you are a person that wants to live in reality and you have your boundaries and whatever and whatnot, they will start to devalue you and discard you. This is part of the repetition compulsion. Anyway, you understand the circle, the cycle, how they live and what they do, and they don't like the real intimacy. So understand that, overstand it, and see through that. Yes, and the psychopath is different, but I don't repeat all of this stuff. I have countless videos about this. You understand the parasite, you can quarantine the parasite and protect yourself by adapting your behavior. So hygiene means to use intelligence and education to empathically understand parasitic life forms and break their cycles, because they have cycles to enter your system, and they have in terms of the narcissist, they will cling onto your parental reflexes and enter your life by coercing you to parent them. Psychopath will have more detached, colder, strategic, very different ways to enter your life. And there is, parasites like worms or insects. You have to study their cycle. Then there are strategies to quarantine them. And remember also, sunlight disinfects. So it means, wherever there is a lot of sunlight, a lot of fresh air, where, it's clean. Filthy conditions like no fresh air, very warm, humid climate, closed doors, darkness. This is where corruption spreads. Okay. So this is also the reason why the narcissistic family cult will become very avoidant once you see through them, because they feel their own acting when they see you. You're like a mirror to them anyway. So yeah, again, hygiene is to understand how the parasite is infecting you, is starting to create introjects in your mind, colonizing your mind or your body, and to break the cycles and stay clean, stay in the sunlight, stay in a positive vibration, and don't take in these organisms or these viruses or Trojan horses that are designed to extract life force from you. But at the end of the day, we also have to understand what Nietzsche said, and he said that great people will always supply some parasites. Like a big fish that swims in the ocean will always have a lot of other fish that are clinging on him, hanging on him, using their shadow and protection. So part of this is normal, and you can never get, don't ever think of perfection or perfect, Also, when you work as a gardener or something, you're outside all the time, you get all the dirt of the street and nature into your face, you touch the earth. This is also very good, but it doesn't mean, you have to understand it's good to be in touch with these things to create natural resistance, but it's also good to live hygienic. So there is a line in this. No perfection. Expose yourself to the threats, and you will always supply some parasites. You have to live with it, but yeah, try to keep it as minimal as possible and eat healthy things. Like carrots are very good, by the way, but there's a lot of things. Use your education, garlic, carrots, sauerkraut, and stuff like that. And in reality, your lifestyle can also keep parasites away. So if you have an active lifestyle and you're going for the high mountains and you don't like to live in the filthy comfort zone where the pack of the hyenas and vultures is enjoying their filthy stench, then you will naturally keep them at an arm's length anyway. So that being said, my message for today: stay blessed and clean, and understand that hygiene means a conscious effort to understand what is threatening you, and you have to outsmart it. Your 17 million cells, or 17 billions, I always forget this, but you can see the parasite. They are hiding in plain sight. They use camouflage. They are very well adapted, but intelligence can give you the edge over them. Awareness, consciousness, things that these life forms don't have, so they will have to get another host. That being said, let nobody deceive you.